Hi lunatics, welcome to the July moon. This is known as the thunder moon, also the buck moon, because apparently the young male deer are beginning to get their antlers around this time. I know the feeling. Anyway, we've been doing a little bit of finishing off for the record and the DVD, having come back from a tour in America last month. And I'm now beginning to do what I call the traveling salesman part. So start a whole lot of interviews, and in fact we just had one in this room with Guy Garvey via FaceTime from Guy Garvey from Elbow, and that was fun and a bit different. Other than that, I think all this stuff is coming at you in September and October, and I'm out there trying to make it visible. And in between times, I'm going away like I usually do with the family to Sardinia, which I can't wait for. And I come back in July for WOMAD at Charlton Park. And that's been going really well this year. I think there's a whole lot of interesting music there. And from our end, we've got, Baba Ma, I'm excited to see again. Always such a great artist and band. We have Via Facatori, Ila O'Leonard from Real World has a stunning new album, and he's going to be previewing that, and also Samuel Yerga, who's this very gifted Ethiopian piano player. One session I'm particularly looking forward to at WOMAD is Booker T. Jones. When, again, I was growing up at school, Booker T and the MGs had these fantastic classic records, Green Onions, of which is probably the best known. But they were instrumental, and the groove just shone out of them. They were effortless, underplayed, beautifully recorded, and really great records. So that'll be a thrill for me. The other person that we're all very excited, or the other group, is Aurelio from Honduras, which has had fantastic reviews, and it will be the first time I get to see them live, so very much looking forward to that too. We also have the very wonderful Creole choir that you've heard me banging on about before, Dub Colossus, Afro-Cubism. Anyway, it's the usual wonderful wide list of artists for WOMAD. And I hope, although we seem to be selling tickets much better than previous years, there are still some available, and I hope to see you there. Anyway, I always enjoy it, and I hope you get a chance to as well. I think since I last spoke to you, which was in Dallas, I believe, we finished the tour off with I think we were about halfway through. And one of the things that I realized by the time we got to the end, and we managed to sort out the arrangements for Secret World and got that working, is that the whole thing had evolved a lot since its beginning in Paris a couple of years ago on the Scratch My Back outing. Not only, I think, are we much more confident, myself included, in what we do, but I think John and I have a much better sense of what works and what doesn't work, and how best to utilize the wonderful players that we have. And it did get to feel, a bit like a band, because I think that core group of players, most of whom have been with this thing since it was first recorded or being rehearsed almost 2 years ago. So we've got to know those people really well, and they're great players, and also a great bunch to have on the road. So, I hope we're looking at some dates in South America in the fall, as some of you might say, in autumn, as we would say, and those are going to be announced soon, I think. But it's always been one of the places that I love to play, so looking forward to being down there again. In the meantime, I'm off for my summer holiday, and I hope many of you get a good break, and I'll probably make some sort of noises in about a month's time. So hopefully I'll see you then. Take care, have a great month. Bye-bye.